Fat Controller's mother's second visit to Soto was coming to an end. She had enjoyed the birthday surprise given to her from her son, Topham, and his engines. Even though they were sad she was going, the engine's spirits were still high as they kept working throughout the week. On the final day of the second visit, the Fat Controller came to see Percy. "As you may know," he told them, "today my mother leaves for home." Percy was sad. "I hope she comes again soon," he sighed. "Of course she will," chuckled the Fat Controller. "As you may know," he went on, "my mother leaves for the mainland this evening. I want you to collect her luggage from Maithwaite after you've made your coal deliveries and take it to the airport." "Yes, sir," replied Percy. "You can rely on me." "Be sure to get the luggage to the airport before the flight leaves, and don't let those silly trucks tease you." Percy promised, and with that, the Fat Controller drove away just as Thomas conveniently arrived. "Sorry I can't stop to chat, Thomas," Percy said, "but really useful engines are really busy ones." And he went on his way to collect the mail, leaving Thomas at a loss for words. Percy had collected the mail from the sorting office and was trundling happily along making his deliveries. But the train was heavy, and Percy had to hurry. "Oh, must be on time, he fussed. But then there was trouble. A signal was under repair, and Percy had to wait. "Oh no," he groaned. "I remember what happened the last time I was stuck waiting for a signal under repair." The signalman called out and said that the signal would be under repair for some time, much, of course, to Percy's delight. He then telephoned the airfield to call for Harold. "Sorry," said the station master at dry-off, "but Harold is on a coastal patrol today and can't take the mail." When the signalman then told them about Harold, Percy didn't know whether to feel relieved or more dismayed. "Oh, we're gonna be late with the luggage, I know it," he groaned. "Ah, don't get yourself so down," said his driver. "We'll get going soon. Just you wait and see." Soon after he said that, the signal was repaired and Percy was back on his way. Now he was running late. Soon after he delivered the mail, he was shunting trucks at the coal plant, but unfortunately for Percy, the trucks were playing their silly games. Old bag! Old bag! Having pulled the mail all morning, Percy was beginning to feel tired. Worst of all, neither Edward, James, or any of the other engines could help him shun the trucks. But at last, Percy had a long train lined up, and he set off to make his deliveries. He tried his best to get the job done, but the truck started teasing again. "Too slow, more power, here all night, tomorrow too." "Oh, be quiet," snapped Percy angrily, who was now getting very tired. He was busy bustling about delivering coal throughout the early part of the afternoon, but at long last he was soon trundling along back to the shed for a quick rest before collecting the luggage. But as he crossed the bridge, he stopped to find Thomas coming along looking quite worried. "What's wrong, Thomas?" Percy asked. "The Ice Queen factory is run out of flavors, and the lorries have broken down," he said. "The Fat Controller has asked me to collect the tankers, but I'm supposed to help Daisy pick up holiday makers from the beach and take them back to Maithwaite." Percy was tired, but he wanted to help his friend. "Well," he decided, "I've nothing to do at the moment, so I shouldn't collect them for you." Thomas was relieved. "You're a very good friend, Percy," he said. "Ah, what are friends for?" smiled Percy. Their drivers agreed too, and so it was arranged. Once Percy had collected some coaches from Knapford, he was soon trundling along to the beach. Once he collected the holidaymakers, he was puffing halfway along to Maithwaite. He passed Thomas along the way, and gave him a cheerful greeting as he went by. Soon Percy arrived at Maithwaite, and the station master was waiting for them. "Right on time," he said. Percy was relieved. He still had plenty of time before taking the luggage to the airport, and so left his coaches and ran out onto a siding. He was just about to have a quick doze when he and his crew suddenly heard a commotion on the platform. "You men, get that flatbed loaded up quickly, there isn't much time!" "We'd better see what all the noise is about," said the driver. They ran around and soon found out. "Mrs. Hatt's flight has been rescheduled to an hour earlier than planned," said the station master. "The Fat Controller is already on his way with his mother to take the airport by road. You must take the luggage to the airport as quickly as you can. We'll send for Rosie to collect the empty coaches." And with that, Percy puffed quickly on his way. It wasn't long before he was racing the Fat Controller in his car. Percy puffed through tunnels, rattled over bridges, and around bends. Oh, why does it have to be one of those days? Percy arrived at the airport just in time. Jeremy congratulated him on a first-class arrival. The Fat Controller's car arrived just as the luggage was unloaded. "I made it on time," sighed Percy thankfully. "Yes, you're a very reliable engine, Percy," called Miss Hatt as she boarded Jeremy. "Well done, Percy," said the Fat Controller. Percy just smiled with relief as he soon watched Jeremy take off into the sky. "That'll be the last time I ever leave anything at a deadline to the last minute," Percy decided to himself. "Even if I've other work to do also, because there's no time like the present."